Not only talking with the health director, but just in the last 30 minutes, heard from the Canterbury Rehabilitation and Healthcare Centre themselves, updating the number of cases they had and confirming that a fourth person has died here as a result of COVID-19. Dr. Danny Avula, the health director for Henrico County, says that was a man in his 70s. Meanwhile, the facility says they now have 17 patients who have tested positive and 6 healthcare workers who have also tested positive for COVID-19. But Dr. Avula telling us that over a dozen more are suspected of being infected, and they're currently being kept in isolation while they await test results. Now, Dr. Avula says for Henrico County as a whole, that number of cases stands as at least 33, while in Richmond, where he is also the health director, it stands at 18. And looking at the statewide numbers, also seeing an increase today, 460 cases statewide and at least 13 deaths. I say at least because that 13 does not include this one from today here at the facility. Now, in terms of how Canterbury has been handling this outbreak, Avula says his team was here earlier this week and says they were impressed with what measures they have in place to deal with it.
I think it speaks to the insidiousness of COVID-19. You know, I think we have been operating by and large by CDC recommendations that if somebody is symptomatic, we use PPE if we're in close contact as healthcare workers, and we isolate individuals out in the community once they start showing any kinds of symptoms. But every day and every outbreak that's going on around the world, we're learning more and more about the possibility that asymptomatic spread of this disease is real.
Now, going back to the statewide numbers, beyond just reporting the numbers themselves, the Virginia Department of Health now releasing data breaking down who is getting most impacted by COVID-19 and breaking it down by age, gender, and race. And when you look at the age group most affected by this, it's those between 50 and 69 years old. For the gender breakdown, men account for 52% of the cases, women for 46%. And when it comes to race, 26% of the cases are white, but also to note that 60% of the cases do not have race reported with them. Working for you in Henrico County, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.